What young men get misconception about Stoicism. Welcome back to our channel. Imagine waking up every day with a sense of clarity and calm, no matter what life throws at you. Imagine facing challenges with unwavering resilience and finding peace in the chaos. Sounds incredible, right? Today, we're diving into something incredibly important, the philosophy of Stoicism and some common misconceptions that young men often have about it. In a world that's constantly changing and full of uncertainty, Stoicism offers profound insights that can help us navigate life with grace and strength. Stoicism isn't just about being tough or emotionless. It's an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life, focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. Founded by great thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, Stoicism is about cultivating virtues, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These philosophers didn't just talk the talk, they walked the walk. They faced exile, hardship, and even death with remarkable composure. And their teachings have stood the test of time, offering us a blueprint for living a life of purpose and tranquility. But here's the thing, many young men today get Stoicism wrong. They see it as a way to suppress emotions or avoid responsibilities, when in reality, it's about embracing life fully and ethically. So let's unravel these misconceptions and discover the true power of Stoicism together. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll see Stoicism in a whole new light, as a guide to becoming your best self in the face of whatever life throws your way. Misconception, boom. Stoicism equals emotionlessness. First up, one of the biggest misunderstandings. Stoicism does not mean being emotionless. It's a common myth that Stoics are like unfeeling robots, shutting out all emotions. But that's not what Stoicism is about. In fact, Stoicism teaches us to understand and control our emotions, not to suppress them. It's about mastering destructive emotions, the kind that cloud our judgment and lead us astray, while still embracing the positive ones that enrich our lives. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of finding joy in the present moment. He taught that true happiness comes from within, from a place of inner peace and contentment, not from external circumstances. This isn't about denying our feelings, but about finding balance and perspective. Marcus Aurelius, another towering figure in Stoicism, wrote in his Meditations about the significance of love and compassion. He believed in the interconnectedness of all human beings and the importance of empathy. He said, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing, for it requires being prepared to meet and withstand sudden and unexpected attacks." This speaks to the resilience we must cultivate, not by hardening ourselves, but by understanding and managing our responses to life's challenges. Epictetus, who began life as a slave and rose to become a renowned teacher, talked about the value of contentment and self-control. His teachings remind us that our true power lies in how we choose to respond to our emotions. It's not about being indifferent or detached. It's about recognizing our emotions, understanding their origins, and choosing how we let them influence us. So, remember, Stoicism is not about shutting down your emotions. It's about transforming them. It's about cultivating a mindset where love, joy, and compassion can flourish, even in the face of adversity. By learning to control the destructive impulses, we make room for the emotions that truly matter, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. Misconception 2. Stoicism as a form of hypermasculinity. Another misconception is that Stoicism promotes a form of hypermasculinity or a tough guy attitude. But here's the truth. Stoicism is about resilience, wisdom, and virtue. It's not about being unfeeling or overly stoic in a toxic sense. The essence of Stoicism is far removed from this hyper-masculine stereotype. It's about cultivating inner strength, not external toughness. True Stoic resilience comes from understanding our own minds and hearts and aligning our actions with our highest values. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, spoke often of compassion and empathy. He believed in responding to adversity with understanding and wisdom rather than brute strength or aggression. For him, the ultimate power was not in dominating others, but in mastering oneself. Stoicism also places great value on community and ethical behavior. Seneca wrote extensively about the importance of friendship and mutual support. He said, "No one can live happily who has regard to himself alone and transforms everything into a question of his own utility. You must live for your neighbor if you would live for yourself." This highlights that Stoicism is not about isolation or self-reliance in a way that cuts us off from others. It's about fostering connections and acting with integrity. Epictetus, too, emphasized empathy and ethical conduct. He taught that we should treat others with kindness and respect, recognizing our shared humanity. "What matters most," he said, "is not what happens to you, but how you react to it. This isn't about suppressing emotions or pretending to be unaffected. It's about responding with thoughtfulness and virtue." So, let's move away from the myth that Stoicism is about being a tough guy. Real Stoic strength lies in resilience, wisdom, and virtue. It's about being strong enough to show empathy, wise enough to show empathy, wise enough to seek community, and virtuous enough to act ethically, even when it's hard. By embracing the sea. True Stoic values, we can create a life filled with meaning, connection, and genuine strength. Misconception 3. Stoicism and indifference to life. Some believe that Stoicism teaches indifference to life's pleasures and pains. This is a huge misinterpretation. Let's clear this up. Stoicism isn't about being indifferent to life itself. It's about being indifferent to things outside our control, things that can cause unnecessary suffering and distraction if we let them. The essence of Stoicism is to embrace what we can influence and release what we can't. This doesn't mean apathy. It means focusing our energy on what truly matters. Epictetus taught that our true power lies in our responses. He didn't advocate for indifference to life's experiences, but for mindful engagement with them. By understanding that we can't control external events, we can focus on how we choose to react, thus finding peace and purpose. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote about the significance of participating fully in life. He said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This is a powerful reminder that Stoicism encourages us to cherish and engage with the beauty of life. Seneca, too, emphasized the value of meaningful engagement with life. He wrote, "Life is long if you know how to use it." His teachings remind us that life's true wealth is found in how we spend our time, in the quality of our interactions, and in the depth of our experiences. So, while Stoicism teaches us to be indifferent to things we can't control, it deeply values the richness of life's experiences. It's about finding joy in the moment, appreciating the beauty around us, and engaging with life in a meaningful way. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, our actions, our attitudes, we can lead a life full of purpose and fulfillment without being weighed down by what we can't change. Misconception 4. Stoicism as a tool for avoiding responsibilities. Lastly, some think Stoicism can be used to avoid responsibilities or difficult decisions. This couldn't be further from the truth. Stoicism actually emphasizes personal responsibility, duty, and acting in accordance with one's principles. Marcus Aurelius, as both a philosopher and a Roman emperor, exemplified this by balancing his philosophical pursuits with his imperial duties. His writings often reflect the struggle and commitment to lead with integrity and wisdom, even in the face of immense pressure. Seneca, too, spoke about the importance of duty and ethical action. He believed that true Stoics should engage fully with their roles in life, whether as leaders, friends, or citizens. It's not because things are difficult that we do not dare, he said, but because we do not dare, he said, but because we do not dare that they are difficult. This underscores the Stoic commitment to facing challenges head-on, not shirking away from them. Epictetus taught that our duty is to act rightly, regardless of external circumstances. He encouraged his students to focus on their own actions and decisions, adhering to a strong moral code. First say to yourself what you would be, he advised, and then do what you have to do. This is a call to align our actions with our values, to take responsibility for our choices, and to live with purpose. Stoicism is not a retreat from the world. It's an active engagement with it. It's about making ethical choices, taking responsibility for our actions, and fulfilling our duties with honor and integrity. True Stoic practice involves confronting our responsibilities and making decisions that reflect our highest principles. What Stoicism really teaches. So, what does Stoicism really teach? At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, practicing mindfulness in our daily lives. It encourages us to cultivate virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These are the guiding principles that help us navigate life with integrity and purpose. Living in harmony with nature, as the Stoics would say, means understanding our place in the world and aligning our actions with the natural order. It's about recognizing that while we can't control everything, we can control how we respond to what happens. To truly understand and embody Stoicism, I encourage you to read the original texts by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, and others. Their writings offer profound insights and practical wisdom that can transform your perspective and enrich your life. By embracing Stoicism, we can learn to live more mindfully, act more virtuously, and find peace amidst the chaos. It's a timeless philosophy that guides us toward a life of purpose, resilience, and genuine fulfillment. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you find as much value in this teachings as I have. Practical tips for applying Stoicism. Now, how can you apply Stoicism in your daily life? One of the most powerful tools in Stoicism is daily reflection. Taking time each day to reflect on your thoughts and actions helps you stay aligned with your values. Journaling is an excellent way to do this. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations is essentially his personal journal, filled with reflections on his thoughts, decisions, and philosophical insights. Meditation is another valuable practice. It helps calm the mind and brings clarity, enabling you to focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Epictetus often spoke about the importance of maintaining inner tranquility amidst external chaos. By meditating, you can cultivate this inner peace and strengthen your ability to respond wisely to life's challenges. Setting goals that are aligned with Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance can guide your actions and decisions. These goals serve as a compass, helping you navigate life's complexities with integrity and purpose. Seneca emphasized the importance of intentional living, advising us to be mindful of our goals and to pursue them with determination. Practicing gratitude is another cornerstone of Stoicism. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we cultivate a sense of contentment and appreciation. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to be grateful for the good in his life, no matter how small. This practice can transform your perspective, bringing more joy and fulfillment into your daily life. Let me share a personal anecdote. I started journaling and practicing gratitude after discovering Stoicism. Each night I reflect on the day's events, noting what I did well and where I can improve. I also write down 3 things I'm grateful for. This simple practice has brought immense clarity and peace into my life, helping me stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. Remember, Stoicism isn't just a philosophy to read about. It's a way of life. By incorporating these practical tips into your daily routine, you can begin to experience the transformative power of Stoic principles. It's about living each day with intention, wisdom, and gratitude. Thank you for joining me on this journey into Stoicism. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's continue to learn and grow together. In conclusion, Stoicism is a powerful philosophy that can help us lead better lives, but it's important to understand it correctly. It's not about being emotionless, hyper, masculine, indifferent, or avoiding responsibilities. Instead, it's about resilience, wisdom, virtue, and embracing life's challenges with grace and integrity. I encourage you to explore Stoicism with an open mind and a genuine interest in personal growth. Dive into the writings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Reflect on their teachings and consider how you can apply them to your own life. Remember, Stoicism is a journey of continuous learning and self-improvement. Thank you so much for watching. Your support means the world to me. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. Share your thoughts on Stoicism in the comments. I would love to hear how this philosophy has impacted you, or if you have any questions or insights to share. Let's continue to grow and learn together, embracing the wisdom of Stoicism to lead lives full of purpose, resilience, and true fulfillment. Until next time, take care and stay mindful.